The sun is shining. You're in beautiful Clearwater Beach, Florida. You're college age, so the world is your tacit oyster. The weather is beautiful. You're drinking on the beach with your friends. Life is good. And then the cops show up.
Can't stand entitled college kids. I think they know the law.
Just in time to ruin a fun afternoon with the crew, because whoops daisy, you're not quite 21 yet. And for some reason, in America, you're allowed to get shipped off to war and die when you're 18, but you can't have a sip of alcohol until you're 21, which makes a whole lot of sense. So let's check out this cacophony of college-age rationalizations in this Defiant Teens Push Officers Past Their Limit from Bodycam Pro and discuss what they may or may not have been able to do better. And, you know, cops aren't off the hook either. We'll see what they're doing here. Headphones?
Are you 21?
I'll have it on me.
Are you 21?
That's not the question.
Are you 21?
I'll have it on me.
I'm asking you if you're 21. Take it out for me.
Obviously, officer, come on.
Who's under 21?
I'm not.
I know somebody is.
Why do you know that? Already, he's kind of assuming. He's being a little presumptuous, right? I know one of you guys are, even though I haven't seen your IDs yet. One of you is going to get in trouble here today. You know, like, a lot of body cam vids, I'm usually on the side of law enforcement, and I understand they're doing something illegal, and you can get trouble for that because of the rules we have set in this country. But also, like, a couple of young kids having a couple of twisted teas at the beach, and it's going to turn into a big thing. I'm just like, sometimes these beach cops get a little power hungry around these college kids, and it doesn't help when their attitude's bad, which is to be determined. But
No.
So here's the deal. You lie to me, you're going to jail. Simple as that. You're not the first people under 21 to drink alcohol. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to ask again, who's under 21?
So here he goes. He's like, if you lie, you're going to jail, but it's not that big of a deal if you're under 21. So you're kind of a little bit of a trait, there, a little bait and switch, little trap, right? So he's like, okay, I do have my ID. I am under 21. It's like, cool, bang, you're going to jail anyways, even though you told the truth. Or like, what's he going to be like? All right, cool, thanks for being honest. Have a great day. You're like, well, you're not really.
Sorry. Okay. 547.
557. There so we got a 613 on the beach.
Open alcohol, Pier 60.
The citation's open alcohol.
So beat.
Okay.
So what's the deal?
It's a $118 fine.
$118 fine.
Yeah, it could be $118 per closed can of alcohol. So I reckon you probably have a lot of closed alcohol. So imagine 118 times all that. Or I could take you to jail. That's
Scott, man, this guy's already just kind of being a dick. I guess my problem stems from this idea that there's so much terrible going on in the world that, like, a couple of college-age kids having a few twisted teas on the beach, like, shouldn't be the end of the world, right? I understand that it's against the law and he's doing his job, but, like, it's hard for me to watch him take it, like, just to be so, well, you can pay $118 for each closed can, or you can go straight to jail. No pass go. No collect $200. Your choice, young buck.
That's the thing. So here's the thing. If you're going to be honest with me and tell me that who you are, your real age and all that, I won't take you to jail.
Okay.
It's non-criminal. It's a civil citation. It's a civil ticket. It's like a parking ticket. Okay?
That's not bad.
But if you lie to me about your information, now it's providing false name to law enforcement. Now it's obstructing justice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, my buddy in my fraternity is a police officer in Tennessee.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great.
But
are you like the lawyer of the group, right? Or?
No. I'm just questioning because my best friend is exactly where you are.
Badge talks a lot.
That's why I was just like,
It does.
I mean, we're just trying to.
What'd you say?
Nothing, sir.
What'd you say about the badge? Makes you what?
Said talks a lot.
Talks a lot?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You understand you're committing a crime?
Yes, sir. I mean, you can say I am. I'm not.
So what can we do to get you out of here?
Excuse me?
Like, respectfully, like
what can you do to get me out of here?
Yeah,
like
I can take him to jail, I can take her to jail, and then we'll leave.
But for what?
Sit down. I'm not talking to you. You didn't have alcohol. I addressed him, and I'm addressing her. So go away. You can't also vape on the beach. So I'll take that. Thank you.
This is a disaster. I hate this already. First of all, like, young Mr. Fraternity Bro comes in, tries to be Mr. Fix-It. Like, well, I got a guy in Tennessee, I'm an acquaintance with. He's also an officer, so I get where you're coming from. It's like, buddy, just shut up. Nobody, like any officer ever, doesn't want to hear about your friend or your uncle or your cousin that's also an officer. He doesn't give a shit. Singular shit. I promise you that. But they're also not being overly disrespectful yet. You know, they're just trying to, and the officer's just coming in a little bit hot.
That's just not. I can call my mom up right now. You want to call my mom? Call my mom.
All right, now he just threatened the officer about calling his mom. Now I don't care what happens to you, because that's some of the lamest shit I've ever heard in my life. You're gonna steal his vape? Well, I could call my mom right now. What are you gonna do? Oh yeah, see what happens if I call my mom. I dare you. I'll call her right now. You know what my mom is? Well, my mom has a cousin also that's a Mississippi cop, patrolman, late night. So see what happens. I'll call her right now. All right. You've played the wrong card, my friend. It's only gonna go south from here.
I get my mom on the phone right now.
You're who?
My mom.
Who's your mom?
My mom? You gonna call my mom? You can find out my mom. This little flag. I sure did.
I'm sorry, but like,
All this. We're just trying to figure out what you guys want.
bro came in trying to be hard and pulled out the I'm gonna call my mom ace of spades from the sleeve, buddy. You gotta have some better tricks than that. I'm sorry, that's pretty embarrassing.
What we want, you're making it like we're bothering you. You're acting like
I mean, you are bothering them, obviously.
comply with what we're doing. You're saying, what can I do to get me out? What can we do to get me out of here? Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Like we're just trying
We're
to.
not playing these games. Listen to your girl. Shut up. This is Florida. Where are you guys from? South Carolina. Yeah, this ain't South Carolina. This is Florida.
Saying South Carolina, this is Florida, motherfucker.
You know,
Thank
like
God.
I said, sir, the bad speaks a lot.
Yeah.
The
This is what
bad,
it says. Sit down.
the badge speaks a lot.
Can't
What does that
stand
even mean?
entitled college kids. I think they know the law.
I will. I've been, dogging on the officer for being a little bit, because out of context, I've been dogging on him for being a little bit hard. But in reality, if you give it some context where this dude is probably patrolling these beaches all day and half of his career is just dealing with rat fuck entitled snobby, probably rich college kids getting paid by their parents to go get fucked up for 4 years and be obnoxious on the beach. Totally different perspective to look at it from. I would probably behave the same way. So it's like your patience level is just baseline at 0 and you're just out there doing your job. Because listen, as much as I'm like kids are just having some fun on the beach, like there obviously needs to be some law and order. Otherwise things would get absolutely out of control and unruly at all the time. So things like this need to happen. Even if they weren't being overly obnoxious, like there needs to be that general fear of like, hey, if we do this or we're too aggressive with this, we could get in trouble. Otherwise kids would be turned up to 11 at all times. So, it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
You're telling me get out of here. What can we do to get you out of here?
Take a picture of me, please.
I'm sure she'd be proud.
She'd be very proud.
Stop.
Okay.
Ethan.
Have your ID.
Yes, sir.
Have her come over here.
There you go. That's how you do it. Ethan, shut up, Ethan.
ID. Yes.
Okay.
Did you call your mom yet, Ethan? What'd
What
she
is your
say?
first name?
Vivian. V-I-V-I-A-N.
Does he have any more property?
Who?
Our friend over here.
I don't know.
Well, he's going to jail, so does he have a phone? Does he have a wallet?
What?
I made it very clear when I walked up what the consequences were.
Yeah.
We want to play game. Listen. It's actually funny because scientifically, females mature more than males.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa. Let's slow down with the science talk here, okay? Where are you going with this, pal? Whoa, pump the brakes.
It's actually true in this scenario. I got two girls, stopped for the same thing, and they're being respectful, nice, not giving me issues. I got guys argue with me. What can we do to get you out of here? I'm not playing that game. Okay, so I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them. I asked if he has any property or stuff that needs to go with him to jail.
I've seen a lot of body cams of emotionally unregulated screaming goat women going bananas, batshit crazy to argue the opposite point. But in this case, I will say you were probably right. The females are acting a little bit.
It's not. Go away. Let me deal with them, and then we'll continue on.
a little bit more.
It's the goalpost.
The other problem,
It's the golf.
the other problem is I can't identify you without ID. So that's fine. So you're detained because I can't. You could say you're John Smith, and you know what I'm saying? So
You asked for it. You definitely did.
You calling Ethan's mom?
You have handcuffs on? Yeah. For real? Are they comfortable?
So people who flip out about them.
They didn't tighten up too much. You should have shut your mouth. That's what happened.
I told you. Mama would beat you.
What a flish.
She would beat your butt.
I love his friends just giving him shit already. It's a good group right there. Should have shut your mouth, Ethan. What'd I tell you?
But guys, it's not that.
Told you not to bring out the call your mom threat. You gotta save that for later. You pulled it out too early, pal, and you're paying the consequences.
Can
Nice.
I go with him? That's what I'm
Little Instagram shot.
So, is he going to jail? Go there, call somebody. What do we have to do?
Probably pay a fine, get him out.
Yeah,
That's what
We've
it is.
seen
get a
the
bounce
cop.
man. So he should be out by today.
By today.
All right, this is
Do we
the
have to
other
go somewhere
officer.
and find him?
Just to let you know, so right now he's detained. We're gonna identify him first because he doesn't have ID.
Right.
And then he'll probably go a separate way. He might get a court date. He might go to jail.
So
he
he's
might
not
not.
actually arrested. He's just detained.
right now he's
Oh,
detained right now.
okay.
Right?
Just shut up and you'll be
All
fine.
right. Just to let you know, his mouth got him into
good advice.
handcuffs.
Thank you so much.
That's what I told him.
Yeah.
We told him that.
You know, do you really think that we want to waste our time about alcohol out here?
We,
No.
like I s- like,
And
No,
his
I
son
don't.
and my freaking Batman suit.
It's probably a
you
little
know?
warmer in that.
Yeah,
No, I
it's a
get
little
it.
warm.
okay. So remember that conversation I had about being honest? Nothing's coming up for this name and date of birth. So what does that mean? Are you lying about something? Okay.
I just want to.
Folded like a card table. For are you lying about his name? Why would she give a fake name for him? That's a little strange. That's wow. Now you're breaking the law. There you're doing that.
Why did you lie after I gave you multiple?
It's just stressful.
I gave you an option. Put your head back.
Oh.
And date of birth.
Know my name though.
Doesn't matter. You make me do extra work.
Providing false identification. Classic.
How old are you?
19.
Okay.
Babe, you're not-
I literally said to you, oh, she's going to jail. She's getting criminally charged. What did I say? What did I say? I said, are you the first person under 21 to drink alcohol? I think I've been nothing but fair, and I gave multiple opportunities. Okay?
I understand.
I literally asked you 3 times, are you over 21? Are you over 21? Every time, yes, yes, yes. What's your name and day of birth? You gave me the same name and day of birth twice. Okay? I literally gave you every opportunity to be honest with me, and you continue to lie. So now you're getting charged with a crime.
I've never been in a situation. Like,
Okay, so you've never been in a situation. The answer is not to lie to the police. After I literally said to you, if you be honest with me, nothing bad is going to happen.
He
Did
did
I
say
not say
that.
that? Did I say
did say
you're not
it.
the first person under 21 to drink alcohol? Did I not say that also?
All right.
Okay.
Just tone it down, pal.
Was that? Listen.
I know. It's just
It
I've
just-
never
at
been
this-
like
at this
this
point-
isn't me. This isn't who I am.
So why lie?
I
Were
don't
you
wanna,
taught to lie
I
to
don't
the
wanna break
police?
the rules.
Because she's under a lot of stress, and let's be honest, buddy, you came in a little hot, and you're a little bit of a hardo. Okay, you know what I'm saying? She's 19 years old. She's probably had like fucking 5.5 White Claws. You know, can barely put a sentence together. What do you like? Her fight or flight brain takes over. You got a couple guys with the badges and the black suits on. Like, I'm not justifying it, but like, you're acting like you were trying to be some righteous savior, and she just didn't take the olive branch you extended. But in reality, she's just a disoriented teen that doesn't know what's going on.
Okay, but you are,
I know. I
and that's
understand.
okay. Hey, like I said before, you're not
Yeah.
the first 19-year-old to drink alcohol. I drank alcohol at 19 too.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
But I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt,
I know.
and you got to be honest.
I know.
I'm sitting here running that information through a database, and nothing's coming up.
I know. And that's my bad. That's me.
That is,
Well,
you got me. That's my bad. I did, in
547.
fact, give you my
yeah, I'm a
Discord
female,
username.
1015.
That's not real.
Okay.
All right. Where do we go from here?
This isn't what I do. That's the thing. I just don't do this ever.
We're turning simple civil stuff into criminal.
I know.
That's criminal now.
I know, and I'm.
Okay, she provided a fake date of birth to me twice. We're done. I've given every opportunity to come honest and everything.
I literally.
What's your real birthday?
Like that
Okay.
is. It's just like a naive ignorance at that age. Like you think, oh, if he's not going to find me in this, like you can't just be giving John Doe information to the cops when you're already like detained. They're gonna figure it out. You're just doing yourself a disservice at that point.
Do this though. That's it's so frustrating.
I don't do this either. You think I
Just gotta be honest. Honesty.
I'm sorry.
Babe, it's gotta be in my bag.
But okay, so
Like the thing
I
is,
do have a question.
Yep.
So a lot of people that you see that are very underage who do that, and then you're the one targeted. Is there a reason, or is it just because you know?
No, it's not a reason. Just to let you know, first and foremost, we don't have enough cops.
Oh,
Second, this is not our first group for today.
Alright.
Okay, so we get that a lot. Third, it just depends on your attitude and how you respond to the cops. If you're giving this attitude, giving this lip,
There you
then
go.
most likely you're gonna leave like this.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
But
so-
the thing is, is this not just come off as a warning? Is this?
I get it. I get you're not.
I know, but sir, like, it's
But
just.
right now, I'm not in charge of this situation.
I
So.
know, but it's not saying. It's just. This is just not. It's just not.
So traumatizing.
I know.
These poor kids, like it just kills me.
Scott rubbing the thumbs.
Right there. That's in the back.
These two officers genuinely remind me of my time as an RA. I was a resident assistant at UNH my sophomore year. And every Friday and Saturday night, two of the RAs had to do rounds around the dormitories every 2 hours, like 8, 10, 12, and 2 a.m. to like make sure you were like listening to like try and hear if there was parties going on, essentially to like try and bust kids that were underage drinking in the dorms. And as a young partier that liked to underage drink myself, it was always very, very hard for me to try and be that guy that was walking around trying to get people in trouble. So like I was always kind of like would look the other way as long as things weren't too out of control. But there was like 2 or 3 RAs on staff that were like this officer who was like their life mission was to fuck up the night of anybody in that dormitory that was trying to have fun. And anytime I got paired with one of them, it was so stressful because they'd be like ear to the door, like trying to hear the slightest crack of a beer bottle or like a ping pong ball and be busting it on the door. I'd just be sitting there like, oh, I hate this. I'm so uncomfortable. It's stupid. So there was actually times where I would walk around ahead of time before we had to do rounds together and like knock on the doors of people I was friends with and tell them to shut up because we'd be coming around in a couple minutes. Anyways, feels like one of those situations where this guy here is kind of like, God, this is stupid. Why am I here? These kids are like literally just drinking Zimas on a beach and the other guys are really going all out.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna need you to sit back on this seat right here. I need you to look that way, please and thank you. I got bit once. I want to get bit again. Okay.
Oh, I'm not crazy.
You serious? You're gonna catch an elbow. Understand?
I deserve it. If I bitch,
I
appreciate
can't
it.
help what you do.
That's crazy. You got bits?
Yeah.
Is it like a homeless dude or?
The dude was super drunk. He bit me, so
It is not.
he
It's
caught an
not
elbow
your
though.
I'd rather get bit than elbowed.
No, not me.
I'm not finding food.
It depends, unless
No chance. I'll take the elbow all day.
Are you SWAT too?
Yes, sir.
My cousin's SWAT in Westminster. I don't know if you know Maryland at all.
No, I don't really know much about Maryland.
I promise they don't care, pal.
Get a bag for her. I don't want to send her to jail in a bikini like this.
Am I able to go?
Go where? No.
Can I know at least an address where I can like at least follow or?
No. You cannot get involved in what we're doing.
I know. I'm not.
What
Is there an address?
What? Pinellas County Jail. You can Google it. What I care about, she's in a bikini. Okay? So, can I get property for her?
Yes.
Shirt, shorts, maybe some sandals. She's safe. She's with the police. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Let me ask you a question.
I know.
How many times did I say, you're not the first one under 21?
my God, enough,
I
pal.
already know who's lying, Here's the thing.
No, you don't. You don't know that. You can't tell who's lying right off the bat until you get their identification. You're not clairvoyant. Relax.
I can't help getting lied to.
It's just like it's so unfair. Like there's
It's not
so many
unfair.
people doing the same thing.
It's not unfair.
It's true.
It sucks. Like she's so
You need a 217 go for?
Is this her stuff?
I'm not figuring it out, sir.
We can't sit here all day. We have work to do. Okay, all right. You can't be hugging on her. Let's go.
I think it has a.
This is her stuff. This is criminal provide.
I don't mean to chuckle, but like this is one of those experiences when you're a kid. It just happens, and like it doesn't mean anything really in the grand scheme of your life. You're not gonna have like a lasting criminal record or whatever, but it's just an inconvenience, and you learn that like, you know what, sometimes life isn't always fair. There's probably 30,000 other people on the beach doing the exact same thing as you, but you just gotta play your cards a little better next time. You wouldn't have had to get carted off.
Really said what was going to happen. If you give me a fake information, that'd be providing false information to law enforcement.
You get your mother. If you hold on the screen, you get to see my other one. I think
Is this her stuff? Listen,
Sir, I'm
5 seconds.
I'm trying, sir. I really am.
We'll put that on. When we get out of, let's get out of the limelight. We're in the midst of everybody.
Like you.
Okay.
This is just a, sir.
Give me this. This is her stuff. Let go. Let go. Give me this.
I'm gonna figure out
Step
everything.
away. Go away. Go away. I'm done. We're done. Vivian, is that your bag?
What else do you have?
Is that all your
I just don't know if
stuff?
all my stuff's in it.
Okay. What are you looking for? Phone?
I think it's just my
The
phone. I
police
don't know where I
forerunners
put
on the
it.
beach.
It could be in my bag.
Your phone's in here.
Little off-road golf carts. These things are sweet.
Is your phone? Okay, perfect. Where's your shoes at?
I think they're over there. Mason,
Shoes.
Relax. Don't freak out. Don't argue. Just do it.
That's the thing.
Good-
when you're
good
being
advice.
interacting with the police, I don't know what is up with you guys' generation. Keep the mouth closed and listen to what we have to say. That's it.
I'm not disagreeing. Right.
Seriously, right?
I'm not
Okay.
right.
There's no need for the attitude, the smart comments. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Be honest, shut your mouth, and listen to us. That's it. 9 times out of 10, if you do those things, this would not be happening. I gave her 15 chances to be honest. Good? Back up. Goodbye.
That is typically good advice. Being a smart ass is
No, we're trying to get out
never
of the
going
limelight
to
there, unless you want
work
to
in
put
your
on a-
benefit. Even if you're justified in being like annoyed and the officers maybe being a dick, it's never in your benefit to be a smart ass, because unfortunately just the power dynamic doesn't work in your favor. You just gotta, yep, no problem, go along with it. Easiest thing you can do to get from point A to point B, which is the least amount of problems and out of the situation, is to just be compliant and not tell them a story about your cousin that is also a SWAT member.
Sorry.
I didn't think, you guys want to be in the midst of the public, her crying, putting on the whole show.
Ohio.
Putting on the whole show, dude. She's fucking scared, dude.
Possessing alcohol under 21 is a misdemeanor crime in the state of Florida. Okay? I was okay with giving civil tickets, like I explained, for just open alcohol. It's your buddy asked, who seems like the lawyer, asking questions and whatever. Civil ticket, open alcohol. But that is contingent on honesty and cooperation. Okay? Unfortunately, you blew that right out the water. Okay? You still have the opportunity.
I know, but you cannot arrest her.
Oh, it's done. That's happening. You're making me do my job and run people's information. Put it this way. If that information came back to somebody and I issued a ticket to that person and she didn't pay for that, that would issue a warrant for that person's arrest.
I know.
You're screwing someone that you have no idea who they are because you're lying to the police and giving me fake information.
I know, sir, but I told him, I said, do not sign this on. I mean, we saw you. I was like, do not tell him. I mean, it's on me. Like, it's completely.
Well, that was bad advice.
Explain everything that gets put on,
What do you mean?
my name,
What do you mean? So,
If I have plans to
okay.
go to no high
So something very important to notate. Right now, you have a criminal record. Okay, this starts you having a criminal record, but it is important to note you're not convicted of any crime. Okay, you're charged with a crime. Why is that important? Because until you are convicted, nothing. When you apply to something, or they're going to say, "Have you been convicted of any crimes?" Your answer right now, no. If the question is, "Have you been arrested?" then the answer would be yes. Okay. A lot of things.
He's making this sound so much scarier than it really is. It's like, dude, you're in the back of a fucking Polaris 4Runner on Clearwater Beach because you were drinking a Zima at 19 years old, buddy. Like, her life's gonna be okay. All right, it's not that serious. Stop scaring the poor girl.
You can get convicted of this crime and serve jail time. You can get convicted of this crime.
Buddy, she's not gonna be going to jail for this. Let's relax. Trying to scare the pants off this girl right now.
Serve no jail time. You can get convicted of this crime and have to pay a fine.
Why are we going through every possible scenario?
Do community service. You could get not convicted. They could throw it out.
More likely.
Whatever. It's stupid. You could get
also probably likely
reduced to civil infraction, which means it's like a speeding ticket or like a parking ticket. Those are civil infractions, right? So you won't have a criminal record anymore. Okay? So there's a lot of ways to not have a criminal record out of this situation. But, and here's the thing. If you apply for a job and they said, "Have you ever been arrested before?" You gotta say yes, right? When they're, all right, what'd you get arrested for? Drinking alcohol at 19? They're gonna laugh at you. Okay?
Yes.
What did I say in the beginning? You're not the first person. I drank underage, okay? It's laughable. Like she said, your mom, you're gonna laugh about this someday. I know it's scary in the moment, but you're gonna walk around in a couple of years and be like, "Yeah, I went to jail, I'm hard, whatever. You know, it's gonna be funny.
I don't want to flex about it though.
I know, but what I'm trying to say is don't get so worked up over it. Okay? I highly doubt your life's gonna be over from drinking beer at 19. Think about that. It's scary. Yes, it's scary in the moment, but we have to pay for what we do, right? There's consequences for our actions. So we can't get out of that. Was he there?
What?
Was he there with us?
Hello?
Cop turned a corner and trying to play Mr. Sage Wisdom now. Like, listen, young lady, you've got your whole life ahead of you. I was drinking beer at 19 too. I told you 35 times. Also, I told you be honest. But let me tell you, your life's not over. Follow this simple playbook and you too will be laughing about drinking at 19 in just a couple of short years.
The lawyers, they're nonsense charges, and we're worrying about don't say anything, don't be guilty.
Exactly what a lawyer will say
about
YouTube anything.
Lawyers? What is up with you guys?
Bro, what do you got against YouTube? What do you got against the legal eagle? I would say some YouTube lawyers are probably more intelligent than non-YouTube lawyers, from my experience. Why am I getting spam calls?
Oh, man.
Well, who says that?
Health teachers.
Teachers are out there saying don't say nothing to the cops.
They'll show you videos of the drink and drive, and they'll be like, show us an accident, and they'll be like, if you can do it, don't speak.
Really?
Yeah, let's
do it.
It sucks, but he's been nice. And it was me in the wrong. I mean, I'm the one that lied twice.
Our complainant no longer has eyes on him. So that's unknown where he's at now.
It's just these handcuffs really hurt.
They're coming off soon. They're gonna be putting thunder.
Don't say anything until you're.
I know, but I have to go, so.
Don't say anything.
Our complaint was
Okay,
driving
it's
around.
like you guys committed murder. Don't say a thing.
It's a little too late for that.
I feel we're told you might actually come back.
I mean, it is weird for the cop to be mocking that. Like, it is her right to not say anything at all and not do what she wants. Like, you know what I mean? It's 1,000% in your rights to keep your mouth shut. And I know this is like a stupid case where it's like, yeah, you got nabbed for drinking on the beach. So like, I get why it's a little ridiculous to get that advice, but you know, it is what it is.
I love you. And I'm just
Not when.
sorry.
See, here's the thing.
Make sure your mom
You never
knows
say
that.
anything to incriminate yourself. But when
know,
someone
just make sure your mom knows.
asks your information, you got to be honest with them. That's why there's a law that says providing fake information.
She's my guardian right now, so just making sure she knows.
Unfortunately, you're gonna go with a guy that is drunk.
All right.
It's the
Always that weird guy.
Adult, yeah, this is 19.
What is that thing?
So I don't know if he was saying that you guys are taught in school or to just not say anything or lie to the police. I don't know where that mentality is from. Listen, I get not incriminating yourself. I get that.
Yeah.
But there's a
There you
difference
go.
between not incriminating yourself and then you did the opposite. You incriminated yourself by giving me fake information, right? So
Kind of true.
don't listen to what you see on the news and what. If a cop's asking you for your information, that's not incriminating. That's who you are.
Look at the cut on this Sally over here. Seen a couple of sun rays in their day. I can't tell. I think that could be a guy or a butch lesbian. A little up in
That's
the
your
air.
identity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I think it's a guy. Yeah, it's a guy.
ready? All right. How about-
I don't know.
That way or this way?
No, you go that way.
What's worse is you're documented as an official liar now.
Oh, it's a dude. It's a dude.
They were charged with providing a false name to law enforcement and possession of alcohol.
Yeah.
They were sentenced to a $450 fine.
Classic. Giving that cop the wrong name was so dumb. I have no sympathy for her at all. She thought she was smart. I don't know that she thought she was smart. I genuinely think she was just confused and overwhelmed and young and naive, and her buddy friend was like, don't tell him anything. And so she did just that. And it did not work out in her favor, unfortunately. But like the cop said, in a couple of short years, you'll be looking back on this and laughing about it over a couple of Mai Tais with your friends at Cheesecake Factory before you drive home a little buzzed and get pulled over by the same cop and get nabbed for a Dewey. Get wrecked. Nah, I'm just kidding. But there's not like a whole lot to say here. This is just classic drunk college kids on a beach. And yeah, kids are doing that every single day, all over the country, all over the world. Occasionally you're going to get nabbed. And when you do, you just gotta go along with it, because trying to be cute is never going to help the situation, especially when you're dealing with cops that do this every single day. So their patience level is already at 0. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hopefully this young lass and young lad can get their life back on the right track. And I hope you can get your life back on the right track to the motherfucking like button below this video and you smash it before you leave. Subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate your time. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.